professional licensed cosmetologist in the state of California. So my comfortability and my level of expertise may be a little bit different. So we're going to start there. So we're going to jump quickly into this since the video has already started. As you may have seen by now, this is a quick weave in the back. It is curly hair, Indian hair. I typically reuse my curly tracks. As you can see, these have already been used. I prefer it this way, especially when dealing with wet and curly hair. It's tackier, meaning stickier, and it just lasts a little bit longer. It's easier for me, and for hygiene purposes, I am the only person that have used this hair, so I don't want anyone saying, ew, that's gross, so on and so forth. So as you can see, I am going up in a U shape. I've already done the braid down, put on the cap. I did the base already, so I'm going up in a U shape with the hair, as you can see before you. So I'm just still going up, measuring each track. As you can see, some of these tracks are tripled because, as I stated previously, I have used these before. This just makes it faster for me. And again, I am totally a mom on the go. So this is just a quick little style that I'm throwing up, something that'll last me about, 2 to 3 weeks. And I didn't want to sit and wait 6 to 7 hours to get my hair braided, and I definitely didn't want to spend $500 to $600 for that. So this is just something quick, a substitute if you just want to go on a quick vacation or just a quick little hairstyle just to have, especially since the summer is going to be coming up. Everyone's preference on how they do the quick weaves is different. Again, this is mine. I like my tracks tripled so that it can be faster and that it can be tackier. For me, easier for it to stick. And as you can see, I'm just still going up. And unfortunately, I don't know how to focus the camera. Please forgive me, you guys. Some of this is kind of redundant, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. So now we are moving on to the braids. Again, I am not a braider, so I braid just enough for me and for my daughter. I am not a professional braider. I don't try to be. I just wanted this hairstyle. I wanted something quick and I wanted something fast. I could braid good enough for it to look decent, as I did. I used some, I think I'll just link everything in the description below, but I used some braiding hair, more than likely Rasta. I cut it in threes only because I did not want the braids super long in the front, and these are feed-ins. So I have these small pieces that I'm feeding in, as you can see, and then I took some hair that I cut off the track of my Indian hair because I like human hair. That's just my preference, and I'm feeding that in, as you can see, as I'm going along the way. And I'm still feeding that in as I go. Again, I'm using smaller pieces of braiding hair, and the curly hair that I'm feeding in is basically just the hair that's in the back, just cut off the track. So, most people like the glue method. I don't fancy the glue method because I don't like that little white spot, and especially with these being just a few in the front, I can take that extra time just to do the wrap method where I'm wrapping a small piece around and then I'm taking a very small crochet hook and I'm crocheting it through. So, that is how I am closing off each and every one of my knotless braids in the front. And again, I'm getting to that bottom part where I'm wrapping it around a small piece of hair around the bottom so I could take my very small crochet hook and pull it through and seal it off. So now I am taking my Shine and Jam mousse. I am working it through the hair, and I did, prior to this, wet it, just the bottom, not the top where the glue is. And I'm taking that mousse and I'm working it from the top down the bottom. I'm also going to take a vented brush and I'm just going to brush it through with my fingers as well to make sure that there are no tangles or anything in the hair. And then I'm going to take my diffuser on my blow dryer and I'm going to diffuse those curls. I don't have an issue with air dried curls. I just prefer the diffused look, in my opinion. It just looks a little bit better. Braids back and tied them in the back, and I pulled a few pieces out in front.